The ball in play, Semedo into the area, over to Harry Kane, this should wrap it up, and it has! Harry Kane knows the way.
Hello. Welcome to 6 Yard Box. This is welcome to the Premier League review show where we look at the results over the weekend. We talk about some of the stuff that happened over the weekend, some of the highlights over the weekend. It's been a bit of a surprising weekend for some teams, especially Man City dropping points as well. So it's been a bit of what do you call it? It's been a bit of a hit and miss for some of the teams in the league. So let's look at the results over the weekend. The games kicked up on a Friday with City, with Newcastle playing 1-1 with Leeds. I saw the game. The game was a very difficult game. It was a tough game for Newcastle. And I thought it was going to be very difficult for Newcastle after the first 10-15 minutes. Leeds were just like incredible the way they were attacking, the number of chances they created as well, the way they play. It's a team that you want to watch. Leeds are a team that you want to watch every time because they play football the right way. And I was really impressed with the way they play. Really impressed with the way they play. And but that was going to be like a big win for Newcastle, for Leeds, sorry, but Newcastle came back into it, played some lovely football. The manager was getting a lot of what do you call it? A lot of bad press before the game, and during the game the fans were booing. Some of the fans were booing as well. But they got back into the game and they managed to get a draw. So yeah, good. Newcastle just about got a draw there. I didn't expect them to get that draw, but they came back and they really played for the manager, the player that is, um, and they deserved the draw. So that was 1-1. That was the game on Friday. Early kickoff on Saturday was the match between the match between um, the match between Brentford and Wolves and Brentford that kicked off on early Saturday. It was a very good game as well. It was a very tough game. Uh, Brentford scored 2 goals. Wolves struggled to cope with Brentford. It was easy. It was easy for Brentford. They won that game 2-0 comfortably, and they um, they basically deserved it. They really deserved it. Brentford. Wolves tried everything. They could not get back into that game. It was a very, very tough game for them, and they just about uh, stayed in the game. Brentford was going to run away with it, but even scoring more. But it was 2-0, which was well deserved. That was the game on the early kickoff on Saturday. Then Burnley Arsenal, that was a game I thought Arsenal were going to maybe drop points. But Arsenal managed to get one goal win. Apparently they defended really well. I think that's what you're seeing in Arsenal now. Their defense is like getting stable, and that's how you build a team. Build it around your defense. You defend, go solid base, then you can work off that and let your forward players go and do damage. So Arsenal basically deserved that win. And they got lucky with the decision of the referee as well, which I thought, I don't know. I thought if you get the man and get the ball, it's a foul, but I don't know, to be honest. I give up. But Arsenal deserved it anyway. Moving on to Liverpool, Crystal Palace, that was easy, straightforward win for Liverpool. I think that was banker from everyone, and everyone knew that. I think everyone knew that Arsenal were gonna Liverpool are going to win that 3-goal win. Mane scored a couple, Salah scored as well, and that was basically normal service resumed. Anfield is a difficult place to go, and Crystal Palace found out. Man City, Southampton, that's the surprise of the round, which was very surprising. I never thought Arsenal, I never thought Southampton could get a draw. I thought they were gonna be outplayed and outscored. And basically, the game, Southampton played really well, took the game to Man City. They had a couple of chances. They played on the front foot, and sometimes when you do that, you get your reward. Southampton were even lucky not to win because they had a couple of chances as well, and City just, they just couldn't get that goal, and it was one of those days where another point was dropped by City. Norwich, Watford basically scored 3-1. Norwich are struggling. They're back in the Premier League, but they're struggling to get a win. I think you need that win earlier than possible, because the more the games go flying by, 5 games, 6 games, 10 games, 15 games, it becomes really, really difficult. So Watford, I think, need that. Norwich need that win as soon as possible. Watford, they got a couple of really quick players up front, like Ismail Assar and a couple of the players. And I think that paid off for them as well. And they got their win, and Norwich are struggling basically. Then the last game was Villa taking on Everton. Everton came into this fixture from on a good run. Villa just got the best of them on the day. Scored 3 goals, and I think deserved it at the end of the day. But that's football for you. Sometimes everything clicks, and then you get that win. And Villa deserved that win. So that's a quick rundown of all the games over the weekend. The surprise game for the week was City Southampton, which was a goalless draw, and that's what we'll be doing every week now. In the preview show, we'll be picking out a game that could bring a surprise, and then in the review show, we'll look at it and see if it actually was a surprise. So that's what we'll be doing now. We'll be doing that just to add a little bit more fun. So and the other games as Tottenham. What do you call it? The last game was Tottenham City, Chelsea. As a Tottenham fan, I don't even want to talk about that game. The game's on Sunday. Brighton, Leicester as well. I've not talked about that one. Leicester won. Brighton won 2-1. They're doing really well. Good manager. I like their manager, Graham Potter. I want him at Tottenham, to be honest. He's a good manager. They're playing. I think they're third in the table right now. So they're going really well. And they're scoring goals. They need a goal scorer. They need to keep scoring. And but they create a lot of chances. They play teams off the park. And they're going really well, but it's only 5 games, and they're doing really well so far. West Ham, Man United, saw a little bit of that one. A lot of controversies about penalties, and West Ham got their goal early. United equalized, and then United got the win from a great goal from Jesse Lingard. And United, West Ham had a penalty shot in the last minute, which they missed. And it was one of those games. It was tight, but Manchester United just about shaded it with the 2, scoring 2 goals to 1. And we move on to the game: Spurs versus Chelsea. Tottenham. As a Tottenham fan, this one was painful. I didn't want us. I didn't expect the way we played on the front foot. I thought we were going to play a low block, but we actually came out and actually took the game to Chelsea the first half. And the second half, we just ran our legs. We couldn't make any changes because of the injuries to some of our players, forward players. And defending was poor in the second half. The game was gone. And I think that's a big problem for Tottenham, which we need to fix. But we move on. There's nothing you can do. We move on. We go on to Arsenal over the weekend. We got Wolves during the week, and hopefully we can turn the table around and what do you call it? And get a win over Arsenal. So that's the quick review of the games over the weekend. It was a good weekend for the teams at the top of the table so far. Right now, looks like this. Um, the table looks like this now. I think Chelsea are top of the table right now. They've got 13 points. There's 3 teams on 13 points. Liverpool, Manchester United on 13 points as well. Then you have West Brom, you have Brighton on 4. I have City Brighton on fourth in 4th position with 12. Man City with 10. Everton on 10. Tottenham on 9. Tottenham are in 7th position. They've lost the last 2, which is not good reading from a Tottenham point of view. And yeah, that's the way it looks right now for the table. It's still early on, and there's 5 games gone, so of course there's going to be a lot of changes to that table. I think so. That's the review of the games over the weekend. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe to the channel. See you next time for another edition of the review show where we look at all the games played over the weekend. Thank you very much. Subscribe to the channel. Comment, like, let me know what you think about the games over the weekend. Let me know what you think about the decisions of some of the refereeing decisions as well. VAR has been in the news a lot as well. Let me know what you think. Thank you very much. Stay safe. God bless you. I'll see you in the next video.